You've got 7 days to prep for your exam, and your syllabus is longer than a Marvel movie. What are you going to do to avoid getting overwhelmed and actually crush this exam? Forget about 6 months of prep. All you need is 7 days and a game plan that actually works. Today, I'm going to show you how to study like a maniac and come out on top. The exam is coming up, and you're feeling the stress. But don't worry, I'm about to show you how to flip the script in just 7 days. This isn't about cramming. It's about working smart with science-backed methods that will help you learn faster, retain more, and walk into your exam with calm confidence. We'll use scientifically proven methods like active recall, spaced repetition, and dual coding. This is not your typical cram and pray strategy. This is smart studying that works. Day 1. Set up your strategy. Map your war zone. The first day is about taking control. Your brain thrives on clarity, and panic comes from uncertainty, so let's take charge. Start by breaking down your syllabus. Write down everything you need to study, highlighting the high-weight topics that are more likely to appear on your exam. Then apply the 80-20 rule. Focus on the 20% of topics that will account for 80% of the exam. Forget about those obscure chapters unless they're definitely on the test. Create a plan using a 7-day study schedule. Use tools like Notion, Google Sheets, or any study planner app to allocate topics for each day. Be sure to strike a balance between major and minor topics, and don't overschedule yourself. You're not Iron Man. You don't need to tackle everything at once. Day 2 to 3, intake mode, feed the brain. Now, we're entering the stage where your brain gets the fuel it needs. But here's the catch. Passive reading equals passive forgetting. Use active recall to actively engage with the material. Close your book and try to write down everything you remember from the topic. Then, check your notes for gaps. Apps like Anki or RemNote can be helpful for creating flashcards and reinforcing your memory. Next, apply the blurting method. Write down everything you can recall about a topic without peeking at your notes. Then, check to see what you missed and fill in the gaps. Also, don't forget about dual coding. Pair text with visuals. Draw diagrams, create mind maps, or use color-coded notes to improve your memory retention. The more senses you engage, the better. Day 4 to 5, output phase. Teach it like you mean it. Now it's time to flip the switch from learning to doing. You're not just absorbing info anymore. You're actively reinforcing it by teaching it. Use the Feynman technique. Pick a topic and explain it as if you're teaching it to a 5-year-old. This will help you discover knowledge gaps, and you'll need to revisit those parts to reinforce your understanding. Mock tests are your best friend during this phase. Grab past papers or do timed mock exams. This will build your speed, confidence, and highlight areas you need to work on. Analyze your mistakes and learn from them. That's where the magic happens. Day 6, rewire and reinforce. Consolidate like a pro. Day 6 is all about locking in what you've learned and reinforcing it in your long-term memory. Review your flashcards and go over weak areas. No new material today. Stick to revising what you've already covered and ensure your understanding is solid. Also, get quality sleep. During deep sleep, your brain processes what you've learned and moves short-term memories into long-term storage. Skimping on sleep is like deleting files from your brain, so get some rest. Day 7, simulation day, final boss mode. You've made it. Now it's time for the ultimate test. You're ready to simulate exam conditions and really put everything to the test. Take a full-length mock exam. Do it under timed conditions with no distractions. Treat it like the real thing. Afterward, check your accuracy rate, review the topics you struggled with, and ensure you're finishing on time. Use binaural beats or lo-fi music while reviewing. Research shows that these can boost concentration by up to 30%. And make sure you're eating brain-friendly foods like omega-3s, nuts, eggs, and bananas to keep your brain sharp. Congratulations! After 7 days, you didn't just cram. You trained your brain to study smarter, not harder. You now know how to retain information faster, recall it better, and approach your exam with confidence. This isn't the end. Take these strategies with you and apply them to all your future exams. You've got this. No more stress, just results.